Hey everyone, today we'll show you a program we made called the Digital Sewer Pipe Sizing Calculator. It's written in Python and helps engineers, students, and planners figure out what pipe size to use in housing area sewer system. So basically, it estimates how much wastewater a group of houses might produce, and then uses standard formula to recommend the smallest pipe that can handle it properly. This tool makes designing sewer systems easier, faster, and more accurate, especially in the early planning stage.
So let's talk about how it works. The program starts by estimating how many people live in a lot. It assumes that each person needs about 12.5 square meters of space. Then it uses the average daily water usage, 105 liters per person, and assumes 80% of that becomes wastewater. From there, it calculates how much wastewater will flow out every second, which is the key to choosing the right pipe size using formula called Manning's equation.
So what is Manning's equation? It's the formula used to calculate how fast water flows through a pipe. The formula looks complicated, but it mainly depends on how rough the pipe is inside, the shape of the pipe, and how steep it is. Our program checks different standard pipe sizes and picks the smallest one that can still carry the water flow. This helps save on materials and makes sure the sewer system works well.
So let's talk about program interface and how LUTs work. The program is user-friendly and works like a menu. You can choose options and enter the data easily. You can create blocks which are group of LUTs. For every two LUTs, the program adds a catch basin which collects the wastewater. Then it calculates the total flow from those LUTs to figure out the needed pipe size. You can also change names, update LUT details, and even adjust key values like the pipe slope or roughness so you can test different conditions just like in real life project.
So to show you how our project works, if you run the program first, this welcome will show. Then it will ask you your project name. Let's say group 2. After you enter your project name, the main menu will appear with the group name in there. Uh, the main menu, there's add new block, view block tables, edit Manning's N and slope S, then edit or remove lots or blocks. So to start the program, uh, first, if you want to add new block, you will choose option 1. Then it will ask you what is the name of the block or number. Let's say 1. Then it will ask you how many blocks. Let's say 4. Then it will ask you the area of the each of the blocks, each of the lots. Let's say 40, then 50, 60, and 70. After you input all of the areas, uh, computed table will appear. Here you can see the number of occupants, the number or of the water consumption, the number of wastewater, then the velocity, then the pipe diameter in each of the catch basins. Then it will ask you if you want to add another block. If you press yes, it will loop back again. Then it will ask you the block name or number. Say block number 2. Then it will also ask you how many lots. Let's say 6. Then you will just add the areas of each lots. There. Then the table, another table will appear. You see the name is block 2. And if you want to stop adding blocks, you will just press N. Then it will show you back to the main menu. Then if you want to view all the tables or the block tables, you will press option 2. There you will have two options, which is view all blocks or view a specific block. So if you choose one, all of the tables will appear. Block 1, then block 2. Then if you just want to see just a specific block, you will just press option 2, which will ask you if which block you want to see. Let's say block 1. Then block 1 will appear. then it will go back to the main menu. Then if you want to edit or remove lots or blocks, then you will choose option number 4. Then it will show you the blocks available. Then if you press the block 1, it will show you another menu which will have edit block name, edit lot occupants, remove a lot or delete an entire block. Let's say you want to edit a block name, so option 1, then it will ask you which block new block name you want to use. Then let's say 1.2. Then to see if it changed, just press uh, option number 2. Here you can see the name change to 1.1.2. Then if you want to change the Mannings N or Slope S, you just press option 3. Then it will ask you which you want to change. Say 0.13. Then the slope will be 0.1. Then it will change the values of slopes and the Manning's coefficient. Then if you want to exit the program, just press option 5 and the program will end. That will be all.
To end our presentation, let's talk about why this program is important and what can be added in the future. The digital SE pipe sizing calculator is very useful because it makes a complicated task like calculating sewer pipe sizes much easier and faster. It helps in designing proper sewer systems, especially for subdivisions or small communities. The program is also easy to improve. In the future, we can add a simple graphical interface to make it easier to use and an option to save results as a file. Lastly, for students and beginners, this tool is a great way to apply what they've learned in engineering classes to real-world problems.